everyone, welcome back to Show Me How to Win. We're at KubaCon 2019 and we're talking to John Brieger, my buddy. So John has been doing a lot of work with Thunderworks game recently, developing the role player expansion and helping out on Cartographers. So I'm excited about this game. This is a roll and write with no dice, so maybe I can actually have some success in this game. So John, tell me about Cartographers.
In Role Player, you are building your adventuring characters, and in Cartographers, you're going to build the world that they inhabit. So you're charting that same shared universe with the same gorgeous art, same artist as Role Player.
So, tell me, how do we play this?
The basics is every player is going to have their own little map sheet, just like this one, and you're going to flip over these exploration cards, and each one is going to have a little terrain type at the top. So this would have, for example, a town and a river, and you're going to choose one of those patterns and then draw that shape into your map. Then, depending on how those shapes are drawn, you're going to score based on these scoring conditions that change every game.
Okay, so I'm looking at some cards here. These are the shape cards. I'm looking at these scoring cards. I'm looking at the map, and I'm looking at these cards. So what are some of the strategies you will employ in this game?
So something that's very important is you cannot ever overlap shapes, and your map starts with these 6 little pre-printed mountains on it. If you surround a mountain, you get to mine the mountain for a coin, which is worth bonus points at the end of every season. So something I always encourage people to do is when you're placing these, don't just look at the scoring conditions, but also try to fill those conditions and mine your mountains early so you can compound those points season to season.
Okay, what about these cards? What do they do?
One of the things I really love about Cartographers is that it has real player interaction in this roll and write genre. And so you're going to shuffle these ambush cards into the exploration deck. And when they flip out, you're going to pass your sheet to your neighbor, and they're going to draw that monster on your sheet. Oh, no. and if you don't surround it with your own terrain pieces from the exploration cards, then they're going to be negative points at the end of each season.
Oh, so but later on you can still go back and try to draw around it. But end of the season, so you could be stuck with it for multiple seasons.
Yes, yeah, you have to fix your monster problem eventually.
Right, just like in Monsters and Minions. All right, so I'm looking at also some of these cards. So what do these mean?
The seasons of the game, spring, summer, fall, winter, are going to be when the scoring conditions are triggered. So at the end of spring, you're going to score just these first 2, A and B. So it's really important strategically not only to pay attention to what those scoring conditions are, because they're going to change every game, but also timing when they're going to score, because each is going to score exactly twice during the game.
Right, so maybe you can plan your turn now. I'm going to fill these out first, surround this mountain, but I'm going to fill those in because it doesn't fit here, but later on I can score it.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm looking at Cure Wounds here. This card is very familiar to me. It's in the base game, so this is a mini expansion?
Yes, this is a mini expansion I designed, and when you mine these coins out of the mountains, and some of these exploration cards are also going to give you coins, normally they're just compounding points. In the skills mini expansion, you can then spend those coins to use skills from the role player universe to change the way your map is. So your Cure Wounds might help you defeat monsters, your diplomacy might let you change the shapes you're going to draw, so it's a little way to add a couple extra decisions and a couple extra choices into the game.
And makes it more flexible too.
Yeah, exactly. All
right, cool. John, when is this going to be out on the market? Is this going to go through Kickstarter or not?
This is going to be Thunderworks Games' first direct-to-retail release, and it's coming out in August.
Cool. Looking forward to playing this one. Not roll, but flip and draw. Thank you so much, John, for showing me Cartographers, and thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for having me.